originally. During the break, Jim, you said that Elvis could possibly be alive. What's this about?
Okay, I believe that Elvis is alive, and I believe that he has a sister, and there's DNA to prove this. This is going to take 10 minutes to tell this story. I don't think we've got time for this. But there's
we got an hour and a half left. Let's go.
All right.
If you can make it interesting, who cares?
No, there's a whole big news story that there's a lot of people that believe Elvis is still alive. And I watched a documentary thinking he might be alive. But then there was this woman who she didn't know who her parents were, right? She was adopted out. She found out who her mum was, and she found out that her mum lived over the road from Gracelands, and was like, "All right, okay, well, who's my dad?" And she went off to see some guy that was meant to be the dad. Turned out the DNA wasn't correct. Then she goes off to the public library, starts looking through photos and shit, right, and sees all these pictures of her mum at about 16 at Elvis's house in newspapers and stuff like that, right? And so she goes, "Fucking hell!" And she looks herself in the mirror, and she kind of looks like, and she goes, "Elvis is my dad, right?" So she goes over and gets some DNA checks done with Elvis's cousins, and she matches up to one side of the family, and they're going, "No, Elvis isn't your dad. Elvis is your half sister." So old Vern Presley, after the mum had died, or even when the mum was alive, you saw Elvis's mum. She wasn't an attractive woman. Oh. And when the 16-year-old girls would come over, and Elvis could only fuck one of them, right? Then old Vern would come in and go, right? And he'd slip it into one of them, right? So Vern was her father. She was Elvis's half sister, right?
What the fuck?
It's on the news. It's on YouTube, right?
All right.
And Fox covered it, right? So this is like, she's like, okay, I'm Elvis's half sister, right? Then in 2000, and this court case, to put it in context, this court case is the only court case ever, because every year they get about 10, 15 people go, "Oh, Elvis, I'm an Elvis's love child," or whatever.
Yeah.
Because of DNA matches, this is the first time they've ever opened up the estate of Vern Presley or Elvis Presley to a court case, and the court case is going on at the moment. Now, in 2002, there was a psychiatrist in Kansas who said that he was treating Elvis Presley, right? And he changed his name to Jesse Presley. Jesse was the name of Elvis's twin brother who died at birth, right? Now, this guy had gifts that Elvis had given him, and there's even a photo online of this guy, Jesse Presley. It's weird looking. Now, the whole thing was this guy passed a lie detector to tell that he was telling the truth, and he wrote a book saying that he'd been treating Elvis, right?
At least he respected the patient doctor confidentiality.
The guy, but Elvis allegedly helped him along with this book. Now, this all seemed very far-fetched, and everyone went, "All right, well, this guy's a kook," but he passed a lie detector, so it was a news story, right? Just a little, like, public relations type of thing at the end of the news, right? Anyway, so when this lady came in and said, "Oh, I got the DNA of Vern Presley," they went, "Hey, I tell you what, we've still got that envelope leaked by that guy who said he was Elvis in Kansas," and they tested it, and that's her brother.
Really?
Yeah, and the DNA doesn't lie. That's her brother, right? And so she's definitely Vern Presley's daughter, and that's her brother. Whether it be from another marriage or something, that's her half brother. So the coincidence is too big. And also, Elvis is an extra on Home Alone. Now, if you
that's what he said during the break.
If you YouTube this, Elvis Presley, Home Alone, the normal Home Alone, Elvis Presley is an extra when the mum's at the airport just before she meets John Candy. Elvis has got a beard and he's standing in the back at Home Alone.
God, all right, come on.
Yeah, Danny can find anything.
Where the fuck is that? He actually auditioned.
Yeah, he's just, "I want to be back in movies. I don't want to talk a bit." All right, where's the screen?
There's the screen in front of you. We're looking too.
I gotta see this.
Elvis, an extra in Home Alone.
In 1977 versus extra in Home Alone 1990.
Why is it taking so long to load up? I thought you guys had a bit of technology in this.
Home Alone came out in 1990.
It's the fucking
20-year anniversary this year for that fucking movie.
20-year anniversary.
Holy shit.
Well, that's about right, yeah, because Macaulay Culkin's about 26, isn't he?
No, he's older than that.
It's not loading up for some reason.
Oh, come on.
There's a few clips of it, though.
What
There we
the
go.
fuck?
There we go. Elvis Presley's still alive. That one will do.
How do you know that one will do?
Well, they all died. Watch these
It
things.
might be an epic fail.
All right, here we go.
Right.
The other one's better where you can see the two faces side to side. Look at the guy in the back.
Which guy?
The guy with the beard right there?
What about another airline?
That guy?
Not that guy.
No.
Which guy?
Check out the guy in the background.
What
with
guy?
With the beard. The guy with the beard.
You see it in? I don't see it.
Right there. That's Elvis?
That's Elvis.
What's wrong with you?
How did anyone determine that was Elvis?
Get the other clip.
Some guy looks like
Who looks
That
like
guy
Elvis?
right there.
That doesn't look like Elvis.
What's Elvis?
No, he
Who the
doesn't.
fuck started this? That
Really, I'm sorry.
That doesn't look like Elvis.
Elvis with a beard.
That looks nothing like Elvis.
that
Making us mad, Jim Jeffries.
that looks more like Michael
All
Douglas
right,
with
okay,
a beard.
I don't believe that's Elvis, but the rest of the story I said was true.
I had been from Chicago to Paris to Dallas.
This is hysterical because he looks nothing
He's
like
too good of an
Elvis.
actor to be Elvis.
Get the one where they match the two faces together. That first clip we tried.
Well, we're trying to get a ticket for an aeroplane, and if he started doing that, I might believe it.
Get that one working.
I was singing, Jimmy.
If you get that one working, I promise you'll be convinced.
Yeah, but there's a 13-year difference.
Here we
between
go.
these
Here
two.
we go. They do a close up on both their faces.
All right, here we go, and we got another one. It's gonna be some kind of like split screen thing.
Gotta wait for the YouTube advertisement to.
All right.
Oh, does that stop? Does it? All right.
No, it's not. It's not loading up.
Why?
Because it's a bunch of shit.
Why?
Elvis is a rotting corpse in a fucking white suit with
he is.
maggots on him.
Okay, if you get that news story I said about the, it's not good radio to listen to it, but try. Yeah, see, there's a lot of people that believe Elvis is the.
That is the dumbest
thing.
It really is one of the dumbest.
This is so stupid.
That doesn't look
Elvis.
anything like him.
That's,
Jimmy,
that's Elvis.
Jim Norton,
Oh.
help us out. What do you think, Jim? What do you think?
Is he listed in IMDb as somebody?
Jimmy's actually taking it
Extra
seriously.
in behind
The
fucking.
guy, do the one where someone's put the
Give
bottom
me a
of their
big
mouth on.
picture.
Yeah, he's listed as Pelvis Esley.
Oh look, what they photoshopped and removed the beard, and it's Elvis.
Why
So
does it-
put that bottom lip on anybody. Put it on me. Fucking Photoshop me with Elvis, or at least my stomach.
All right, do you want to see the picture of the guy who got the DNA the same as the sister?
Yeah.
Okay, put Jesse Presley.
God, what nonsense.
Yeah.
You are fucking hysterical.
No, not Preston. Jesse Preston. That's porn.
We're just used to putting
That
Preston
guy
in.
there. That guy there. Now, if you look at this bloke here, right?
Yeah.
This is the guy that they reckon's still Elvis, right? That kid is Lisa
Looks
Marie's
like
kid.
Joe Namath with white
It
hair.
does look like Joe Namath.
But he's had plastic surgery and stuff. But the kid on the knee is Lisa Marie's kid, and that's the fucking same kid, man. That's Elvis. I'm telling you.
Not Elvis. Oh my God. It's Johnny Winter.
That is, it's got just white hair.
You can't lie
It
about
looks like
DNA.
fucking Ric Flair.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes, Ric Flair.
That's Elvis, man.
And Joe Namath, like you said.
If you're
yeah.
listening,
Well, Joe
if you're
Namath.
listening, Jesse Presley, ring in, mate.
How
ring
old
in.
would he be?
He turned 70 last year, didn't he, Elvis?
Yeah? No, he didn't.
So Jesse Presley's Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
Why would he
Living
change it to
I'm
something
telling you,
else?
if you- yeah,
Why would he keep
if he wants
Presley?
to hide, why would he go
Keep
with Jesse
Presley.
Oh, I don't know.
Presley?
I don't know if he's keeping the surname Presley, but that's who everyone, yeah. But he's in high. Yeah, but there's DNA. There's DNA proof that this guy's related to this woman, and fucking this woman's related to Elvis's dad.
Why did he go
So
into
it
hiding?
might be a more tenuous link. It might just be coincidence.
What was
But
somebody else that he banged?
that's the news story there about Elvis still being alive with the thing.
Okay. It's a bunch of dreck.
Elvis is alive.
It
Latest.
was one of the most talked about stories in Cleveland history.
6 years ago, a
7
doctor
minutes?
claimed
Oh,
Elvis Presley
you can't watch
was
it.
alive and that he was treating him. Fox 8's Suzanne Stratford
The
joining
news
us with
picked up on this?
It's like deja vu all over again. Here we
Is
are.
it?
The man
Shut
claiming
it.
to be Elvis Presley said he wanted to come out and prove to the world he was still alive, but he never did. Well, now new DNA evidence has led to a landmark court case in Tennessee, and this man's DNA is in the mix of it all. What's this all about? Well, here's how it all went down.
In real time.
Elvis Presley rattled the world with his rock and roll.
We know who he was.
Oh my
Jesus.
God! You do not
I
have
told
to
you,
do
you
this
can't, you
part.
can't listen to this bit. You can watch it off air and then talk about it tomorrow if you want. But
No, we'll talk over the boring stuff.
Is Elvis Presley.
this is the doctor who treated him.
Absolutely. I would never treat anyone without seeing them.
That was
eye to eye.
dead.
And it is truly Elvis Aaron Presley.
That was 2002, when we first met Dr. Donald Hinton in Missouri. The board-certified psychiatrist claimed that Elvis was still alive and his patient.
Welcome to my world.
Dr. Hinton passed a lie detector test and showed us presents from his patient, like cufflinks he said Anne Margaret gave Elvis after filming Viva Las Vegas.
Well, I'd like you to check my motor.
You would have given Anne Margaret one, wouldn't you?
You'd have
Hinton
to fucking
published this book
fool
at
her.
his patient's request. Letters allegedly written by Elvis, now using the name of Elvis's deceased twin brother, Jesse Garon Presley.
Why would
Jesse
he do
claims
that?
he faked his death with the help of his manager, Colonel Tom Parker.
Ah, Colonel.